Alright guys, I just came to the Toyota dealership. I'm going to be doing an oil change today on my car. For those who don't know, some Toyota parts are interchangeable with Lexus parts, so I came to the dealership to buy some oil filters. I bought 2 of them so I could save the trip, and each one cost $5.41. And if you try to get these at a Lexus dealership, they'll charge you like $3 more for each, so you could save some money by coming to a Toyota dealership. So now I got these and I'm gonna head to Walmart to buy some oil. So I'm gonna go to Walmart and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so we just made it at Walmart, and my car specifically takes 5W30 and it needs 6.5 quarts. So what I usually buy is a big quart, like the big jugs, but I don't see any here. I like using Mobile One. I know you guys like using other stuff. Oh man. Ugh. But I've been using Mobile One ever since I got the car, and it's been running fine, so that's what I'm gonna use. Let's see here, maybe get some at the top. Oh man, they have 5W20 but not 5W. Oh, it's right here. So I get 2 of these, and I get the high mileage one because my car has over 75,000 miles. And the reason why I get it is because this stuff has more additives than like the regular one, and it also has stuff to prevent oil leaks. So here's the other one right here. So yeah guys, I'm gonna go pay for this and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, just made it back from Walmart, and here are a total of 7 quarts. And here's the receipt for Walmart. In total it was $42, so not too bad. So I'm gonna wait for my car to cool down, and then I'm gonna start taking things apart and doing the oil change on this. So yeah guys, I'll give you guys with another update in just a few minutes. Alright guys, so my car has fully cooled down. Here are the tools that you're gonna need. You're gonna need a floor jack to lift up the car. You're also going to need a socket wrench with a 14mm socket, and also if you have an extension you might need to use this. It helps out. If you don't have one, it's fine, but what you are going to need is this oil filter removal tool. So you need this to remove the oil filter. I bought this one at O'Reilly's for $10. I know they sell some on Amazon for like $20-$30, but this one's been working fine. You're also going to need your oil filter, and of course your motor oil. And you're also going to need a funnel, and you're also going to need this little barrel thing to catch all the used oil. So yeah guys, so I'm going to get started. I'll give you guys another update. So once you have your car lifted up in the air, you're going to need your socket wrench, and you're going to go put this on this cap. And then once you have that ready, you're going to get your oil catcher thingy, and you're going to take the cap off like that. And you're gonna grab this, and we're gonna put this under the car. So for some cars, my car doesn't have it, but as you guys can see up here, there's usually like a little panel up here that that's covered, and you have to like unbolt it. I don't really remember, but mine doesn't have it, so I'm gonna skip that step. So then once that's there, you're gonna grab your socket wrench. So you're gonna get this thingy, and then you're gonna come under here again, and as you guys can see up here, this is a oil filter housing thingy that has an oil filter. So you're gonna grab this, and this has little grooves in it. And then right here, I don't know if you guys could tell, but right here, that's where your this thing aligns to. So I'm gonna put this in. Just give me a second here. Alright guys, so once you have this on there, you're gonna want to turn counterclockwise to remove the cap. So you just spin it until it comes all the way off, but just be careful. Do not take it off very rapidly, because if you take it out rapidly, all the oil in here is gonna spill out. So you just want to take your time. So we'll speed this up. And once it's loose enough, what I like to do is I just like to loosen it up with my hands and do it slowly. So then once we do it slowly, you can see that the oil is going to slowly start seeping out like that. So you're going to want to move your catch thingy for the oil to drip down, and you're just going to want to wait for all the oil to drip out. You could also just open it up just a tiny bit more so more oil could come out. The key here is just to be very careful because you don't want to make a mess, because once it spills, oil is very hard to clean. So I'm gonna let this drip out. Give me like a few minutes and I'll give you guys with another update, boys. One thing that I forgot to mention, you are gonna need a microfiber towel. So the reason why you need this is just to clean the excess oil off. So as you guys can see here, the thing has fully drained out from the oil filter housing. So what I like to do is just clean everything in here. So just wipe everything down, and then once you have everything wiped down, I usually just leave the microfiber towel just stuck in here, because if you don't, oil is gonna drip out. So I'm just gonna leave that there, and then I'm gonna remove the oil bolt. So the oil bolt is more down here, and we're gonna just go a bit more deep in here. And as you guys can see here, this is the oil bolt. So this bolt is a 14 millimeter. So I'm gonna loosen this out, and all the oil is gonna come out. So let me get my tools and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so you're gonna need your socket wrench with the 14 millimeter bolt, and all you're gonna do is just put this here, and then you're gonna turn counterclockwise to loosen it up. I already broke it free, so that's why it's loose. So then what I like to do is, again, by hand, I just want to make sure that this thing's positioned right to catch the oil, and you're gonna want to turn very slowly. So just slowly, be patient with this. You don't want to make a big mess. So once it's coming out, just make sure this thing's positioned right, because everything's gonna shoot out. So then there you go. So then we're gonna move this here, and then we're gonna let this fully drain out, and I'll come back with you guys with another update. Alright guys, so once it finishes draining out, what you're gonna want to do is just put the plug back in. I forgot to get a washer for this, but usually when you change your oil, they give you washers that go in here. I really forgot to ask for mine, so don't be like me, actually get the washer. So then you're gonna put this back on, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your socket wrench, and then you're gonna want to flip it so it could go clockwise. So then you're gonna tighten it up. Make sure to not over tighten this, just make sure that it's snug. So once it's snug, just let it be, and then you're gonna get your towel, and then with that towel you're just gonna wipe it up, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. Alright guys, so what you're gonna want to do for the next step is actually get this, and there's gonna be some oil in here, so you're just gonna want to dump that in. And then usually what I like to do is take out the filter, and I like to lean this off to one side like this so everything can drain out. So while that's draining out, just wait for it to fully drain out, and then what you're gonna want to do is get your towel and just basically clean the inside, make sure everything's squeaky clean, and then after you finish with that, I'll show you the next step. Alright guys, so once you have your oil filter housing all cleaned up, what you're going to want to do is remove this little rubber piece. So once you take this off, you're going to put this off to the side, and then you're going to get your new oil filter. And in this kit there's this little rubber piece, so what you're going to do is just open this up. But what I like to do is just basically get the oil filter, slap that on in there, and then once you get this open, just give me a second, I'm gonna open this up and I'll show you what to do next. Alright, so what you're gonna have to do is get your new oil. You're gonna open it up, you're gonna put a little bit on your finger, and then with the new rubber piece, you're gonna get this little rubber piece, and you're gonna basically oil this up. So I'm gonna do that, but then once you do that, you're gonna make sure to put this on here. There's 2 grooves, so it's gonna go in this middle groove right here, so it's gonna go in here. So I'm gonna get that going, and then I'll show you guys what to do next. Alright guys, so I just basically put oil in here, and the reason why we add oil, so it could create a seal, and that way it doesn't leak oil. So what you're gonna need now is basically grab this, and then you're gonna need this tool again, and we're gonna put this inside. So we're just gonna crawl back under the car. So once we're crawled back in, basically what you're gonna do is basically get this, and then you're gonna fit this back on here and tighten it up by hand first. So you're gonna want to tighten this up as much as you can, and make sure everything goes in flush. You do not want to force anything. It has to go in flush. So once that thing is in all nice and tight, you're gonna grab your tool, and then you're gonna make sure it fits on here. So you're gonna fit it on there, and then once it's all fitted on there, you're gonna want to tighten it up. And basically you're gonna tighten it up until you feel like you can't tighten it no more. So don't over tighten this, just make sure it's nice and snug. And once you feel like it gets all tension, just let it be. You'll figure it out. Like once you do it, you'll have a feel for it. All right guys, so I just lowered my car to the ground, and the next step to do here is remove the cover. Well, you don't have to remove it, but it makes it a whole lot easier to remove the oil cap. So once I remove the cover, I'm gonna get the oil cap, take it off, and then you're gonna get your funnel. You're gonna put the funnel inside here, and then you're gonna get your oil and pour it in there. So my car takes 6.5 quarts, so I'm gonna add those, and my car takes a full synthetic oil, so I'm gonna be adding that. So just give me a few minutes. I need 2 hands to add in the oil, and I'll get you guys with another update on what you guys need to do next. Alright guys, so I just finished putting in all the oil. I put back my cover back on, and the oil cap, I put it back on. And the next step is to reset the light. So we're gonna walk inside our car, and to reset the light, what you're gonna need to do is hold this button down right here, the trip button. You're gonna hold it down, and then you're gonna push the start. Do not turn on the car, leave it in accessory mode. So here guys, I'm gonna give this a shot, okay? And it should fully reset. So there you go, and that's how you reset the light. And then what I also like to do is actually just come through my infotainment system and actually just go to maintenance. And then for my oil, I just like to put reset. And in my car, Lexus says that you should change your oil every 5,000 miles. So that's what I have it set to. I believe it's 5,000 miles, or every 6 months, whichever comes first. So yeah guys, that's how you reset the light. And we're gonna go on to the very last step in just a little bit. Alright guys, we're on to the very last step, and the last step is to recycle your used oil. There's a lot of auto parts store that recycle it for you. I know O'Reilly's does it, I know AutoZone does it, and maybe even your local auto parts store might do it. We all need to do our part to keep our earth clean. You know, we need to save the turtles. So yeah guys, make sure you guys recycle this stuff. It doesn't cost nothing, it's free. And yeah guys, let's just do our part to make the earth a better place. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this video helped you out, don't forget to like and subscribe, and go ahead and check out my other videos that I have. Also, I'm going to be linking all the tools that I used in the description. I'm also going to be trying to find the best prices for you guys so you guys can save some more money. I'm still doing the giveaway, so all you have to do to enter is basically be subscribed, screenshot any of my videos, just post it on Instagram or Twitter, and just at me and tag me, and that's how you get an entry. But until next time guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and until later guys.